October 15th, Tuesday, Luke 11:37 to 41. Once a farmer came into town and went to eat at a restaurant. It was quite filled with clients, some of them well-dressed city folk. He sat at table and ordered his meal. When it came, he folded his hands, lowered his head, and said his grace before meals. Seeing this, some young people from town began to make fun of him. One smart young fellow remarked to the farmer, "No doubt, back out on the farm, everyone says grace like you." "No," admitted the farmer, "not everyone. Some definitely don't." At which the teenager asked, "Well, who doesn't pray, for instance?" "Well, for one thing," explained the farmer, "my ox and my donkey and my pigs don't. They dig their nose into their troughs without ever thinking about God." In today's gospel, we see Jesus in the house of a Pharisee who invited him for a meal. Jesus accepted his invitation. The meal had begun when suddenly the host realized that Jesus had not observed the ritual washing that was customary before dining. The man was very surprised at this. Jesus had not honored one of the customs of their faith. The law laid down how much water you should use for washing before meals, the sort of vessel to contain it, the order in which you washed your hands from the fingertip to the wrist. The Pharisees considered it sinful to omit the smallest detail. Jesus tells them to give the same attention to cleansing their hearts. Today, Jesus invites us to look closely at our motivations. Why do we do what we do? Are our choices and actions prompted by our desire to truly follow Jesus' example? Or do we do what is considered correct simply because we want to look good? The reality of the Christian faith is straightforward. One must unconditionally love God and neighbor. There are no shades of gray as to what this means. Some feel faith means church service once a week. But that thought is insufficient. The alms Christ expresses are not just money, but include constant prayer, praise of God, and service to others, otherwise known as the gifts from God of time, talent, and treasure. The result is grace that makes us full of love and faith, creating the feeling of being clean within. Wishing you a good day, Father Paul, CSSR from Kerala.